Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. We are back with the showcases after a while. I've restocked on new characters and got some love back for the series with the new game upcoming. So here we are today with Bridal Ash and Melee. Those two are technically the same person but from different dimensions, and they make quite a fun bridal character, which is why I tried my hardest to get them from the gacha, and I did. So everything that you need to know about the character, animation, dialogue, etc. Then a very brief build showcase, because since I did the last showcase, skills have gotten even more crazy to the point where now we have baseline DR and anti-DR on weapons all the time, so we have the new special trigger accelerations, so I will try to condense it even more than I did before, but it was already brief, so more or less the same. Anyway, brides, it is June when I am recording this showcase, so let's enjoy this new alt, and I'll check back with you later in the build showcase.
To think of it, me, a bride, it is an utterly exciting circumstance. Or perhaps humbling is a better word?
Put a cork in it, would you? What are we supposed to be doing here anyway?
Yes. We must seek and find bridal bouquets. Whoever finds the most gets a remarkable reward. The reward is a mock ceremony held at a special altar on the grounds, or so I've been told.
A ceremony? With who? Even if we win, who do we want to do this with?
Now that you mention it, it is true that I have yet to pledge myself to anyone. Have you?
Are you kidding? I guess we can give up on this stupid game.
Well, that is one option, certainly. But I have another idea. We could ask the summoner.
You're going to ask the summoner to fill in for that job? For the both of us?
Well, yes. We are the same person, are we not? We simply hail from different worlds. It is only logical that we have the same partner, isn't it? It sounds like a lot of fun, too. Picture it. You, me, the summoner, all standing before the altar. What a beautiful image.
Don't drop into a dream on me. We need to win first.
I agree. And we will win. Father is no doubt watching over us. I want nothing more than for him to see our happiness.
You think he watches us? I hope so. Okay, I'm getting those flowers. And if the others know what's good for them, they won't get in my way!
Bridal Ash Showcase. So here we have what I would call a tank, not only a mage tank, but a tank in general. We have an infantry colorless tome with a stat line that points at being a tank, since we do have high def and high res, but also no speed and very high attack, reminiscent of what you think about tanks in this game. So we start with the duo skill, because there is an effect that I would like to highlight for the team of this character as a whole. Reflex, which is an effect that she gives to unit and allies within 2 spaces of her for 1 turn. Basically not only gives you the first instance of True DR of 7, she also gives unit next attack deals damage equals total damage reduced from first attack. So from this you can imagine that she must have a lot of damage reduction. True. Then we have Divine Veinstone. This is created around her, gives more def and rest, reduces damage from special and other effect special. Pretty good for a tank overall, but nothing crazy like the reflex effect. So for the weapon, we don't have anything different except the buff. We have special trigger acceleration, phantom res to trigger her skills better. And then we have, at the start of player phase or enemy phase, grants attack def res plus 6, and then 3 buffs. Fringe bonus, which gives more stats based on the bonuses that you have. Bulwark, which creates the key component for a tank without save, like her, which is to make her unable to be passed. And then Imbue, which not only denies deep wounds basically, but also restores some HP. Overall, pretty nice. Do note of the things that I glossed over, because they are more stats, damage reduction, anti-damage reduction, special trigger acceleration, special slow, etc. We do have another DR. In this case, true DR, by the way, 15. So 7, 15, let's continue. Comet, this one gives another damage reduction, which is 40%. This one is DR, not true DR, since it is a percentage. Then we have Close ADR Bond. This is basically a close skill with close counter, which obviously helps for her to be a tank, not only mage tank. Stats, neutralizes penalty to those stats, and another DR. So 7, 15, 7. And also the 40%, but that's not true DR, so not always the best deal. Then we have Attack and Rest Unrest. This gives her Canto. It is what she uses for the Phantom check on the rest. It is basically debuffs, denies HP recovery. It's not deep wounds, so it is even better than deep wounds itself. And also more debuffs, more extra damage, not true damage, and reduces damage from 4 attacks by 20% of unit rest during combat. Another DR. So 7, 15, 7, 40%, 20%. Now you see why Reflex is a key component of this character. Finally, her unique skill. So this gives warps to her allies, so it makes it very good for her to teleport, or her allies to teleport near her, which is very good. And then she gets a very good effect. There is another component of her kit, which is Triangle Advantage if she has 3 or more allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on her. Very good effect. Then we have the usual buffs, we have more stats, true damage, another true damage reduction of 7. So 7, 15, 7, 7, 40%, 20%. Insane. And then we also have anti-tempo effect and another extra damage, which is pretty nice. Also, one thing to note. This one says, units or ally next attack deals damage equals 40% of full first attack damage prior to reductions during combat. This one is very good, since obviously now effects that fully ignore damage reduction are something that you will want to see, seeing how crazy True DR is getting in this game. Last but not least, unit makes guaranteed full up attack during combat, needed because she has low speed. And it is also an asset, which I didn't notice, but that shows how low the speed is. So you get the idea. You stack up damage reduction, you pop the duo, you put her into the enemy phase, and she will decimate the enemy team most of the time. Without the duo, she still works, but obviously deals less damage, since That's an incredibly good buff for someone with so much damage reduction. Overall, very good tank. If you gather, very good for heroes teams, obviously due to the duo skill. But in general, it is a character that I can see played, since very good tanks in Fire Emblem Heroes do have a lot of lasting playability. We've seen it before plenty of times. Now, in terms of design, I also think that she's beautiful, so it is a win-win situation for me. Anyway, that's it for the showcase. Next is the gameplay showcase, but you can imagine how it will go. Tanks showcases are very easy in the gameplay aspect. I just throw her into the battle and boom, animation, etc., and you see everything. So next we will do probably an emblem. I do have emblem core in ready, another tank. So tank emblem is coming. And I do have some surprises. I think I got Harmonic Ike and Roy, some other cool characters. So look forward to it. But for today, for me at least, this is it, since you still have the gameplay showcase. Remember to smash that like or subscribe button, and if you want to support the channel more, remember to use the super thanks feature to your comment to the choosing below your favorite anthology video, or to join the community as a supporter by clicking the join button. Thank you very much and enjoy the gameplay showcase.
Hurry it up.
What should I do?
Yes.
I'll try. I shall follow. I shall
Love ya! Hurry it up.
I'll follow you.
Let's do this.
I got this. I'll try.
Yeah? Don't bite it.
I'll try.
Hurry it up. Keep it together.
Together?